So today, that's what we're talking crypto. Now, I will tell you this. We're not going to talk crypto in the way of like a way of taking the place of money. Now, there is crypto that potentially could do that, right?
Are we talking about the money piece of crypto, or are we talking about the blockchain technology part of
We're talking about more of the blockchain technology part of this.
Okay.
And how it relates to business, how it could be its own business in itself. That's kind of what I want to get into. Everybody knows about Bitcoin and the talk about it, being money in the future. Everybody knows about NFTs and how they're selling art. We're not going to get into that kind of stuff. My thing is like, I want to look deeper. I want to look what it could bring us in the future, not what's currently here, right?
Okay.
And the business opportunities that may come with that.
Okay.
And so I want to kind of talk about, as all of our conversations go, I'm going to try to sell you on this.
Yeah. Good luck.
Right?
So for everybody listening, we've been having this conversation for probably 8 years plus, Kyle and I, about why you should get in, or why I should get in from his point of view, and why I shouldn't from my point of view. So today we may get into some of that topic as well. I remember being in the kitchen at the lake house. I'd flown in from St. Louis.
So it's been a while.
It's been a minute. And you were like, dude, I found this thing called Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You really need to buy a couple coins. I'm like, I don't know. Why would I buy a couple coins? And what was the price at that time? Like $7?
Maybe. Might have even been
$7,000?
cheaper than that. No. It was
700?
It was probably like 700.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the value of one Bitcoin today?
22,000 maybe.
Yeah,
But it's been as high
dropped.
it's been as high as 60.
Yeah.
It's been as high as 60, which, that's the conversation that I get a lot from people too recently. And the way I talk about that is I'm like, Jared, if your house was worth $3 million, 6 months ago, and it dropped to $1 million, you would still be happy you had that $1 million home because I know what you paid for it.
Yeah. I don't look at residential as business stuff.
But you know what I'm saying?
A piece of
It's kind of
property,
that thing. It's
maybe.
like you're holding a piece of digital property, and regardless of the fact that it's went down 70% or whatever the number is, the $3 million piece on your house might have been an inflated number that was never actually worth that. And that's kind of what it's done, is it's recentered itself, right? There was a big boom because everybody was, getting in, whatever, and then those people that couldn't hang around ended up selling, which made the market come down. And there was some other things happened too, but I don't want to get into Bitcoin. That's not really what excites me anymore. I did my Bitcoin investing years ago. What really excites me is the underlying technology with Bitcoin, and that is the blockchain. And the fact that you have what they call smart contracts built on the blockchain. And I'll kind of explain how that works. I'll give you some ideas of businesses or technologies that it may take over in the future. And kind of on a layman's term type of deal. That's what I want to talk about.
Who owns the blockchain?
Nobody. That's the beauty of it.
So that's problem number one.
Well, who owns the internet?
Everybody.
Well, then everybody owns the blockchain.
I thought you said nobody.
It's the same. Well, it's the same thing. So that's
It's hard to wrap your head. It is. It's hard to wrap your head.
It's super hard to wrap your head around. And what I want people to think about is the code that created the internet, HTML, is just open source code. Anybody can use it. And the internet itself is very much like what the blockchain is. That's why they call it, Web 3. Web 2 was HTML and the websites that went on top of it. Blockchain is Web 3. It's the exact same thing. Nobody owns it. Nobody controls it. And as long as everybody participates in it, it will always survive. Same thing with the internet. If the servers go down, everybody starts crashing, they're taking their servers offline, the internet would eventually go away. You wouldn't be able to get to whatever website you wanted to get to. Same thing with the blockchain. Works same way. So basically what happened is somebody created some code for the Web 2, the internet. And then what you've seen happen was a bunch of businesses be built on top of that. So if it wasn't for the internet, you wouldn't have Google, you wouldn't have Amazon,
Sure.
You wouldn't have some of the largest businesses in the world right now if it wasn't for the internet. You're going to see the same exact thing happen on Web 3 with smart contracts. Okay, there are big businesses already being built on blockchain technology with smart contract, but you will see huge Amazon style businesses built on top of it one day.